Hello there guys and girls, this is Pixel and today I've got a video that quite a few of you have asked me for. It's actually a trading tips video. So in this video I'm going to go through everything you need to know to become good at trading and to get the items that you want in Rocket League. This method can be applied to both PC and console players, so I advise you listen up because I'm sure you'll learn something. I won't lie to you, the best way to get the best items as quick as possible is quite simply to just buy the keys and then wait a week and trade the keys for anything that you want. But I know that a lot of you either aren't able to spend that much on keys or don't want to spend that much on keys, so here are some alternatives. Firstly, just play the game a lot. If you want to get the best items, it's a patience game because you know when you play Rocket League, things are dropped after games, whether that's a crate or a rare topper or anything like that. Items are worth what the buyer is willing to pay for it, not what a web page says they're worth. Dropped items add up. You can either trade them in or just trade them around with some people for maybe one key or a crate, and if you get some crates, trade that for maybe an import item, and then from there you can trade up. So you've bought a couple of keys, you maybe had a lucky crate and got an exotic or an import, or you've taken the long way, you've traded up some crates or traded up some items to get a slightly better item. How do you go from this one item to getting plenty more and eventually almost an infinite amount of items that you want? This is where trading comes in and where it is so useful to have connections. Now I will leave in the description a link to a pricing guide for Rocket League, but bear in mind, I don't think this is correct. Like I said earlier, an item is worth however much a buyer is willing to pay for it, not the price the seller puts on it. So if you can find someone who will buy something for a lot more than someone else would or what the pricing guide suggests, then that instantly increases the value of that item for the buyer. So with that being said, I would say not to use a pricing guide to determine how much an item is worth, just how much an item is worth compared to another item in general. For instance, it says that a Dominus GT is 2.5 to 3 keys and a Breakout Type S is 3 to 4 keys, suggesting that the Breakout Type S is more valuable than the GT. As far as I'm concerned, that's all the information you need because someone still might trade their Type S for a Dominus GT if they really want it. You just know that in general, the Type S is slightly more valuable, and that's all you need to know. My main tip for trading, and something that I've learned, and it really is genuinely helpful, I've gotten quite a lot of extra stuff over time built up because of this, that is to never accept anyone's first offer because they're going in for an offer that they are happy to pay. Chances are you can bump anybody's offer up to more things because you have what they want. So you need to make sure that you use your supplier power to put the price to something you want. Don't accept anything less than what you deserve. So if someone makes you an offer and they say that it's a good offer because that's what this site says it's valued at, say you don't care. Say you don't want it for that. You put your own offer out and either accept it or walk away, because that way you can ensure that you get your good value for money, and that is how you build your way up. This is where you really need to bide your time with trading. As some of you know, I got red lightning wheels recently in a video, and I've had some really good offers, but the more I wait, the better offers that come in. When I first got them, I got offered 20 keys. I could have easily accepted that. Now someone has offered me 4 heat waves. Someone else has offered me 60 keys. If I accepted that first offer, I would have missed out on a lot. So please be patient. This brings me on to my next part. What is the best way to find trades? Well, I have a couple more websites for you that are incredibly useful and have really helped me out for helping you trade. As well as these websites, which we'll go into in just a minute, if you're on PS4 or Steam or anything like that, you can join a community. I'll go quickly into detail about the PS4 communities because that's the thing I know most about, but it's the same principle for Steam and Xbox, I assume. But if you join a community that is all about Rocket League trading, there are people that post on there literally non-stop 24/7 what they have and what they want. So it's easy to just look through that list and see if there's anything that you want that someone else has, or if you have anything that someone else wants. Since I got my red lightning wheels, I actually started my own Rocket League trading community, and we're approaching 200 members. So I'll leave the name of the community in the description, so if you're on PS4, go and join that community and get trading today. My 2 recommended trading pages are the Rocket League Exchange Reddit page and the Rocket League trading website. As always in this video, I will leave the links in the description, but I really do recommend the Rocket League trading one because the filtering system is very good and it makes it very easy to find what you want, and it has the newest offers at the top so you can find the most active people to trade with them as quick as possible. But remember what I said about biding your time. Don't rush into a trade until you've really thought about it, because even if a trade's pretty good, you think a little bit too long about it and they go elsewhere, you haven't lost anything by that. But if you trade for something that you could get a lot more for, then you kind of miss out, which is where the problem comes in. I know for a fact, as well as the 2 websites that I'm going to list in the description below, there are plenty of more sites, so please feel free to go around and test things out and see what works best for you. So you may have bought a couple of keys by this point, opened a few crates, got some decent items, and you're starting to make your way up. If you get a couple of lucky crates, or just trade those crates or some keys for good items, then you are well on your way to getting whatever item you want. But this can easily be stopped if you run into scammers. Now, I myself have been a victim of a scam before, so I cannot stress this enough. It's so easily avoided. Do not get scammed. As far as I know, there is no such thing as the duplication glitch, so when a scammer tells you that it's possible if you just turn off your internet or test your network connection or anything like that, just don't do it, because by duplicating your things, yes, you get more, but you don't lose out if you don't do it. The other scammer I'm sure you will have seen, because I almost fell for it in my early trading days. Someone tried to trade my Heatwave for their Red Lightning. They then added a load of other rubbish items and took away the Red Lightning. Fortunately, all you have to do is just scroll up to the top row of the items to see if their valuable item is still there, and that is what I did in that situation. And I typed in the chat, "Shame you're a scammer, buddy," and he just left. Another thing, don't trust people online straight away. Someone befriended me on PS4, we spoke over mic chat, we played Rocket League together, and I trusted him, so I paid for his PlayStation membership in exchange for some Rocket League items. Despite our friendship, despite all the times we played together, he took my money and left. So I cannot stress this enough. If you don't know the person personally, then do not trade with them for free or anything like that. Don't give money, just don't do it. You're better off being safe. Another good way that you can trade your way up is with friends, because they will definitely help you out. Like, a friend will loan you something good to help you work your way up, because like I said at the beginning, it only takes one thing to work your way up. So if they have a couple of good things, they can loan you something, and then you can work your way up together. Here's a tip that I also learned. As you may know, you can only trade up to 50 items in one go. So let's say someone has the red lightning wheels that you really want, and you're willing to give 80 crates for those red lightning wheels. You're going to have to do that in a split of either 50 and 30 or 40 and 40 crates to get all of the crates to that person. But that means if you give them half of the crate, they could easily not then give you the decal and run away. This is where Rocket League deposits should come in. This is my little system that I use to make sure that I don't scam anyone. I mean, obviously I won't, but you get what I mean, and they don't scam me. If you want to give 80 crates, give 40 crates to them, which is half, but don't give them the 40 crates until they lay down a deposit. So say you want their red lightning wheels, make them deposit Heatwave for your 40 crates, or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't deposit Heatwave for 40 crates because Heatwave's not worth 40 crates, so, you know, try and make it a bit more even. They would then get half the crates, and you'd then get Heatwave, at which point you could then give them the 40 other crates and their Heatwave back, which was their deposit, and they can give you the red lightning wheels. So then they either get the crates from you and you get the lightning wheels, or they have to give away their Heatwave as a punishment. So yeah, deposits are basically just a way of ensuring that they do give you what you asked for, because if you just give half of the offer without them giving anything to you, they could easily take half for free, because when it's free, anything is better than nothing, so please be careful with that. So just to summarize this video, if you want to trade up, it is definitely possible. You've just got to play the game a lot. If you have friends that can help you out at the beginning, who maybe will buy you some keys or get you some crates, then do that, because I've had my friends help me out on PS4 and PC, and of course my subscribers who have helped me out by giving me things, which is just incredible. Avoid getting scammed by simply checking the trade, and not just double checking, triple checking the trade to ensure that you are getting what you're entitled to. With those tips, playing Rocket League a lot and using the links in the description below, there is no reason why you can't trade your way up to mystery decals in the same way that I have, by trading up to mystery decals, by getting good stuff in crates, and eventually getting the red lightning wheel. So if you did enjoy this Rocket League trading video and want me to do more tips and tricks videos or anything like this, then let me know down in the comments below, or by leaving a like on the video, because that is really appreciated. I was also thinking of doing some kind of comedy Rocket League videos, sort of like Neat Mike does on his channel sometimes. If you know who Neat Mike is, then you'll know he's an awesome YouTuber. But let me know down in the comments if you also think that is a good idea. I'm not going to tell you my ideas because someone could easily steal it, and I think I've got a pretty good idea. But that does it from me. If you did enjoy it, then be sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I post Rocket League content quite a few times a week, I guess. And yeah, that just about does it from me. I'm sure there'll be a crate opening very soon, and I will see you in the next video.